Mark, we encounter a poignant and transformative moment as Jesus extends his healing touch to a man afflicted with leprosy. This narrative unveils profound lessons about compassion, inclusion, and the transformative power of divine restoration. As we delve into the passage, we uncover timeless truths that resonate with relevance for our contemporary lives. The story unfolds with a man afflicted by leprosy approaching Jesus. In a cultural context where lepers were marginalized and isolated, this act of reaching out was daring and desperate. The man's plea, "If you choose, you can make me clean," reflects not only a request for physical healing but a deep yearning for restoration and societal acceptance. In response, Jesus, moved with compassion, does the unthinkable. He touches the leper, an action laden with cultural and religious significance. In that moment, Jesus not only heals the man physically but breaks down the barriers of exclusion, offering a pathway to social and spiritual restoration. The subsequent instructions Jesus gives the healed man highlight the importance of humility and obedience. Jesus directs him to show himself to the priest and to follow the prescribed rituals for purification, emphasizing the need for reintegration into the community. This underscores the holistic nature of restoration. It goes beyond physical healing to encompass societal reconnection and spiritual renewal. The lessons from Mark are profound and resonate with contemporary challenges. The marginalized and excluded still cry out for acceptance and restoration. The story prompts us to examine our attitudes and actions towards those society deems untouchable, those who suffer from physical ailments, mental health struggles, or social stigma. It challenges us to emulate Jesus' compassionate touch and break down the barriers of exclusion that perpetuate isolation and suffering. The cultural and religious implications of Jesus touching the leper are significant. In our modern context, the narrative calls us to question the societal norms and religious dogmas that contribute to the exclusion of certain individuals or groups. It challenges us to embrace a radical inclusivity that mirrors Jesus' example, recognizing the inherent worth and dignity of every person, regardless of their circumstances. The call for the healed man to follow the purification rituals underscores the importance of a holistic restoration process. In our efforts to bring healing and transformation to those in need, the narrative encourages us to consider not only the physical but also the emotional, social, and spiritual dimensions. Restoration involves not just a momentary intervention but an ongoing journey of support, acceptance, and reintegration into the community. Loving and compassionate God. As we reflect on the Gospel of Mark, open our hearts to the profound truths embedded in this narrative. Like the leper who dared to approach Jesus, may we find the courage to reach out to those who are marginalized and excluded in our society. Grant us the compassion to see beyond societal labels and stigmas, recognizing the inherent worth and dignity of every person. May our actions reflect the radical inclusivity demonstrated by Jesus, breaking down the barriers that perpetuate isolation and suffering. Empower us to be instruments of your healing touch in the lives of those who are afflicted physically, emotionally, or socially. May our efforts go beyond momentary interventions to encompass a holistic restoration process that addresses not only the physical ailments but also the emotional, social, and spiritual dimensions of those in need. In moments of pride, grant us the humility to recognize our shared humanity and the realization that we, too, stand in need of your grace. Help us to approach those who suffer with empathy, understanding that true restoration involves both the healed and the healer in a journey of mutual transformation. As we navigate a world marked by division and exclusion, may our lives be a testament to the transformative power of your love. Inspire us to challenge societal norms and religious dogmas that contribute to exclusion, and guide us in fostering a culture of radical inclusivity that reflects your kingdom values. Amen.